What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm trying side hustles so you don't have to, and this next one is a travel hacker. You don't necessarily make money with it, but you save thousands of dollars a year. This past year, I saved about 1,600 bucks on free flights and hotels, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So don't forget to like and subscribe below, and ask any questions in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them.
And if I'm gonna too long didn't read this, you open up a travel credit card or rewards credit card with generous sign-up bonuses. I'll go ahead and review my favorite ones later on, but there's a ton out there and they're always changing. You want to meet the minimum spend. So once you have that card, you want to throw everything on it that you normally purchase, and be sure that this is stuff you would normally purchase, or if you have a kind of large expense come up, like say your car insurance, you can pay that in full versus monthly. This will help you meet that minimum spend. You've met that, you get the points or get the rewards, and then you get to redeem them. You can use them on flights, use them on hotels, or even rental cars and Ubers. I've used this personally going to Mexico City. Also went to Rome, saw the Colosseum, and then lastly, I went all the way to Hawaii and did one of the hikes there on this ridge here. I forget the actual name, but it was a lot of fun. Next up, I just want to do a small caveat of people that should not do this. So if you currently carry a credit card balance, I wouldn't recommend this. This is for if you pay off your card in full every month, you've got a solid handle on your finances, and if you have a credit card balance already, I would skip over this. Also, if you're looking to finance a major home or car purchase within the next, I put 18 months here, but really 8 to 12, you don't want to ding your credit score or lower your credit score when you open up a card too much, because a lower credit score could mean a higher interest rate on your home mortgage. And over the long term, it really makes a big difference. And also, if you can't meet the minimum spend, typically it's $3,000 in 3 months, to up to $5,000 in 3 months, sometimes even more. But if this is kind of a stretch for you and you'd be spending money unnecessarily, then I wouldn't recommend this. There is a way around this called manufactured spending, which I'll get into in a little bit. But typically, if you're comfortable with about $1,000 a month on the card, you'll be in a good spot. And if you have any other high interest debt, this is kind of a personal decision. But if you got high student loan debt or higher car debt, something above 6 to 7%, I'd recommend just getting that out of the way, and then you can focus on more of the fun stuff going forward. So some of the prereqs are have a good credit score. I like 720 or above. If you're kind of on that line, I wouldn't recommend opening up a ton of cards. Sort of have one card, get your score in the good area, the good zone, and then you can churn or cycle these cards. And also be okay with having a hard pull on your score. So it is gonna do a hard pull, what's called a hard pull, to run your score, and your score does drop. Sometimes it's 5 points, 2, 3 points, sometimes 10, maybe 15 points. But know that that's coming and that it will go back up to its baseline level. This right here, you see 784. I opened up a new card and it went down to 771 for a number of months. And then once I used up that card's bonuses, canceled it, my score went back up. This is because I think average age of accounts was lower, so it put my score at a little bit lower level. Still, it's a high score, and it would not significantly impact me. And that's what part 2 here is. Be okay with it going down a little bit. So an example card, this is my personal favorite. It is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Depending on the current offers, this was an old offer, but you get 60,000 bonus points after you spend $4,000 in purchases in the first 3 months. So now another one, if you're not up to that $4,000 level yet, is the the Capital One Venture. This is, you get 50,000 bonus miles once you spend $3,000 again in the first 3 months from opening. This is no fee. This previous one has a $95 fee. This one has no fees, so you can just keep it open and not have to worry about a yearly fee. This is about $500, so you can also get a TSA pre-check, which will zip you through the lines at security that much quicker. So how to reach the minimum spend, and I alluded to this a little earlier, is the easiest way is to just put everything on the card. Go to the grocery store, gas, cell phone, any bigger purchases, like medium-term purchases that you make once every 3 months or half a year, put everything on there. Car insurance, furniture, wedding, pretty much whatever you'd like. And the second or third bullet point is it's called manufactured spending, and it's used to kind of artificially spend money. Um, so you basically think of a place you would go, normally shop. So the grocery store, your gas station, Chipotle, you're going to go here anyways. And in my case, local store is King Soopers. So I'm going to eventually go to King Soopers and shop there anyhow. Now, the thing you can do is go to King Soopers and buy the gift cards. Like you can buy them in $500 amounts, 3 gift cards, $500 each. That's $1,500 right there, and that will meet your minimum spend very quickly. And then you just hold on to those gift cards and use them throughout the following months, even after that 3 month period is up. So you basically load up on the gift cards. You still get the account bonuses, and you are not really out any more money. And then this next thing is to be sure to track everything in a spreadsheet. So a lot of these have kind of hard dates. Don't have to do this, but I like to create like a simple spreadsheet of the card, when you opened it, the date you opened it, ideally, the minimum spend to keep in mind, if there's an annual fee, and then the reward that is given to you, and then the date that you met that reward. So you want to make sure you have that met that minimum spend threshold for you to actually get the reward. And then this total value is $1,600. So that's actual real money. So that's $1,600 worth of flights, of travel, of hotels, whatever you want. And then let's say you go through, you've met your spending limit. Then what? So you wait for the points to post. Typically, it's about one billing cycle after you meet that minimum spend. Chase has actually been pretty quick about this and might even be a couple days. You then go through the travel portal and book.